We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. This is brought in by Laporta. He will take this in. Touchdown. The Huskies finish off their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
PAT effort coming up. Weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Huskies respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43. Here's Saquon. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Complete right side to Washington. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, it's an extra bonus.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. Now, he'd be perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46. Hurts yet again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Hurts once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And it's picked up by the defense. And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's go, go.
2nd down, looking for options. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually, they lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
4th down, pass coming. Rolling out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Here's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go street. Cowboy 80.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking back to throw. Chases out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Coverage team is there as he fields it. Almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 45-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
So that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown. The Huskies take the lead just before halftime.
Most front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Huskies break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40.
Okay, ready?
1st down from the 42.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives them a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shot.
Now looking to throw. Hits him on the outlet. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. The Huskies grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say to slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Worthy now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing here hurts. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
Buying some time right. He's running with it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Don't touch that. And let's go. Trimmer.
They'll work against the blitz. Taking a chance to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go. Hot 70. Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shucking around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Come on. Ready.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Is Reed Blankenship making the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Past the 60. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35.
Go. Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. They're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Kept him shutting down for a loss on the outside.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play.
At the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw now. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Bronco 80. Ready.
3rd down run by Gibbs. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go.
Now pitch to Gibbs. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Huskies go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburgers kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
This one is up and good. And the Huskies double their lead to 14.
Eagles 14.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Worthy now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs fires it out down the sideline.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like the zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep 'em coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I catch wreck and that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Mike, Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.